The man tied the safety rope to the car tire and then tightened it hard and then sat on the hot air ball with his friend. But it was not just happy for a while. Xiaomei suddenly found that they had jumped to a high altitude, and her companion was also scared when she saw it. She clearly saw Dashan tied the safety rope. How could this happen? But Dashan said that he only tied one end to the car. Jack was angry with his teammate, but when the two were arguing, Lisa suddenly found a more terrible scene. Their front is the wind power zone. The small fan like meat can turn them into chili sauce in minutes. Everyone panicked for a moment. Desperate moment. Jack concentrated, adjusted the burner to the maximum, wanted to quickly raise the knife to avoid the fan, and then a few people hurriedly shrunk in the hangar, tightly grasping anything that could fix the body. This time, a young man on the ground found them, and thought they were extreme fans, so he took out his mobile phone and took a picture of the circle of friends, not knowing that a few people inside were about to die. The hot air ball was getting closer and closer to the fan, but after a while, there was no abnormality outside. Dashan wanted to get up and check, but suddenly Dashan did not have time to react, and disappeared in the high air. Jack's thigh was pierced by a wooden stick. Xiaomei did not have time to think too much, hurriedly took off her clothes to bandage Jack's blood. At this time the hot air ball slowly flew through the clouds. Jack's alliance asked Xiaomei to turn off the burner to prevent it from rising, otherwise the consequences would be unimaginable. The hot air ball slowly descended after losing momentum, but at this time, Dashan, who should have fallen to death, fell into the air, and it turned out that the rope he grabbed dead did not fall down. Lisa's alliance crawled on the hangar, wanting to grab the mountain in the air, but did not want to just reach out, but only took a rope back. Lisa was scared on the spot, crying and regretting coming to the hot air ball. The hot air ball floated to the sea. Lisa wanted to jump down, but Jack said that such a height would kill her, when everyone was. In despair, Xiaomei suddenly found a cruise ship in the distance. They were happy to call for help, and the passengers on the cruise ship also found them, looking at each other to say hello to them. They also called for help. Jack also wanted to get up and call for help, but an accident. Jack fell heavily into the sea. Lisa hit the alliance and threw out the rope, but the length was not enough. When the two did not know what to do, Xiaomei suddenly found that Jack had sunk into the sea for no reason. In order to clear her own responsibility, the two women began to throw pots at each other. Just like this for more than 10 minutes, Xiaomei found that the cruise ship was getting farther and farther away from them. The two quickly pulled down the horizontal float on the hot air ball, and wrote down the SOS rescue signal on it, and then shouted for help while waving the horizontal float, thinking that they should always see them now. But what a coincidence, the people on the cruise ship were just having a party, and they didn't notice their rescue signal, and they drove the cruise ship in the other direction, and the two were once again in deep despair. It was really bad luck to get home, and what made them collapse was that the hot air ball had begun to fall, and once it fell into the sea, death was only a matter of time. Now they had to ignite the upper flame to create heat to maintain the height of the hot air ball. But they did not have a lighter on them, and it became a problem to light it with sand. This time Xiaomei picked up the safety suit in the hangar, and then let her best friend open a bottle of vodka, and then put the safety suit on the bottle cap, and then put the bottle cap down until the safety suit was filled. They used the principle of magnifying into life, and successfully ignited the paper wall, and then put the flag on the bottle cap.